Hello dear students. Today we have seen very simple chapter in our chemistry, chemical thermodynamics. So before starting these chapters we have seen some basic things about this chapter. So chemical thermodynamics in the thermo or therm means the heats and dynamics means the motions, means the heat of motions. So now start. This first point means introductions. In these introductions we have seen firstly the energy. So energy, before start the energy we have seen the therm means heat, and heat is a form of energy. So heat is form of energy, and energy is defined as the capacity to do work. Means energy is the capacity to do work. Okay, means the anybody with high energy can do more work, and anybody can have uh, low energy can do the low work. Okay, now the different form of energy. So we have seen the different forms of energy have the different form, means potential energy, kinetic energy, chemical energy, electrical energy, and mechanical energy. So all the above forms of energy can be interconvertible, means one form to another form. Now all the all those forms of energy can be transferred from one form to another. Now we have seen one example. When water in a reservoir of a dam, as the water start falls down through an outlet, its potential energy decreases and kinetic energy increases to the downward velocity. It means that potential energy potential energy of falling water is converted into the kinetic energy. Now the kinetic energy produced by the virtue of movement of an object, the potential energy due to the position of the objects, the heat energy transfer from one object to another due to the temperature difference between them. Now the thermodynamic is concerned with the thermodynamic is concerned with the energy change in the physical and chemical transformations. So in these physical transformations we have seen one example. When solid ice is converted into the liquid. So in this case, when solid ice is heat absorbed and it will be the convert into the liquid, means it will be the energy change. Now the chemical transformation, in this chemical transformation example is a dry cell or a pencil cell. It is daily used in the home equipments. In the dry cell, chemical energy is converted into the electrical energy. It is important to note that the different forms of energy are interconvertibles. This means when one form of energy disappears, the other forms of energy must appear in the equal magnitudes. So, the study of energy taking place during the chemical reactions. In this unit, we have learned different forms of energy and relationships. Now we have seen some term which is used in this thermodynamics. The terms in thermodynamics, there are two terms used in the thermodynamics, or a universe is divided into two parts. First one is system and second one is surrounding. Before, we have seen one diagram. In these figures we have seen one cylinder, and in this cylinder have one movable pistons. Now here is a gas enclosed in a cylinder with equipment of movable pistons with adding the some weight. Suppose we undertake study of change in the volume of a gas and the amount of energy released or a gain by a gas when the pressure is varied by putting certain mass on the piston. In this case, gas under the study means those gas under the study is called as a system. Means we have seen this gas means a system, and outside part of the systems are the surrounding. Means outside of this cylinder are the surroundings. Now cylinder walls means those cylinder walls as a work from the boundary, means the separation between system and surrounding, it's called as a boundary. Okay, so in these types we have seen the those definition. A system, a part of universe under the thermodynamics in investigation is called as a system. Means those part we have studied in this thermodynamics investigations is called as a system, and other part of the systems means all other part of the universe outside the system are called the surroundings. Okay, we have seen the types of systems. There are three types of system. Three types of system on the basis of exchange of matter and energy between the system and surrounding. So firstly we have seen one system, open system. In this open system we have seen in the figure an open cup of coffee, cup of containing hot coffee. We observe that cool coffee down releasing hot to the surrounding. The water vapors from simultaneously pass into the surroundings. Means in these systems the water vapors and hotness is pass in the surroundings. Water vapors and heat can be flow from a system to surrounding. It is an example of open system. Means in this the other example is human being is an example of open systems. Means in these systems the energy and matter are the exchange in system to surrounding. Means a system that can exchange both the matter and energy with its surrounding is called as a open system. So in this second diagrams we have seen one cup is covered of sugar. So in these diagrams, in this figure, a cup containing hot coffee is covered of saucer. A coffee cools down by a giving away heat to the surrounding. Water vapor from coffee now does not pass into the surrounding. Such system exchange only the energy, not the matters, and such type example of a closed system. Now the definition is a system that can exchange only the energy, not the matter, with its surrounding is called as a closed system. Now, third system is a isolated system. In this figure, a cup containing a hot coffee covered with saucer in a isolated from the surrounding. The coffee does not cool down at the times. There is no escape of water vapors into the surrounding, means it does not exchange energy and matter. Those system are the those system is an example of isolated system, and the definition is a system that can exchange either uh, cannot exchange either matter or energy with its surrounding is called as a isolated system.